I need to watch this video by Johnny J. Why the fuck is the Die Rise Easter egg worth any sense of anything, dude?
It's no secret that Die Rise is one of my favorite maps of all time.
It's no secret, huh? I don't know, bro. You're making a fucking billboard in front of Treyarch. I don't know what to tell you, my guy.
Reed thinks that I only proclaim my affinity for Die Rise as a meme. People call me an idiot, and they say Die Rise is the worst map of all time, and
You
I have
crazy,
no
bro.
good
Die
taste.
Rise round 100 chat was honestly painful.
Who love Die Rise are an oppressed group in society. We are a persecuted people.
Good.
Placed upon me from the community, and I am going to be unapologetically myself. No longer will I be treated like a second-class citizen just because I love it. It is for this reason that I will be breaking down and explaining why Die Rise.
Hey, for real right now.
Let's first establish
Dude.
that I'm not blind to Die Rise's faults.
You might
It's
just
not a
be
perfect
blind
map,
in general,
and it
though.
definitely has its fair share of flaws. Many people don't like Die Rise because of Who's Who. They say it's a terrible perk that's added to the map, and there's a reason it hasn't come back.
Who's Who is literally better in Die Rise when you don't have it. There has never been a perk like that. Even Tombstone is better. Who's Who you just don't want. You don't want that perk. I don't know what to tell y'all.
It is buggy. I will agree with the community when they say that. Sometimes it sucks when it spawns you in the middle of a horde or just in a generally bad spot.
Yeah, like what the
But
hell is
it's
this?
a high risk, high reward. In theory, you can never die.
This map is criminally underrated. I don't know.
Another thing people say is that building the trample steam takes way too long, and this map really was built for the
If you're not an idiot,
by using the
it
trample
literally
steam,
just
it
do the
changes how
thing
you
where you
navigate
just
the map.
hold
So
X
it's
across the
essential
platform.
to
Johnny J's doing the fucking smooth brain tactics right here, where he's bringing it one part at a time like he should. Nah.
You'll notice in this sped up gameplay, it takes me about 5 minutes just to build the trample steam, which I don't think
That's
is really
fucking-
okay. And I've given because you need to grab a part, jump down, wait a minute or two for the elevator ride back up, and repeat. You have to rinse and repeat this process 4 times in total, and this is maybe 9%.
Yeah, dude, this
just
video
waiting
is giving me
for the
something.
elevator. And this, I think, is a problem that plagues the rest of the map. Not the shared inventory, but having things take a long time because you're waiting for the elevator. Often you find yourself waiting for elevators on this map. If you get stuck on the bottom, you're essentially in a dead zone.
That's probably the worst part. Like, chat, the elevate chat. You want me to show you a clip of my Die Rise round 100? Look at this. So I accidentally fall. Oh, I guess my recording cut out, but I accidentally fall while doing the strat here. And I fucking got absolutely destroyed. And the only thing that saved me was I jumped onto an elevator that was going up.
This provides sometimes some interesting survival experiences, and you gotta learn to survive in the bottom floor of the high rise with the zombies coming and you need to wait for the elevator. That can at times be interesting, and I think
It can
sometimes
be a
that can be
lot,
cool, but
though,
other
bro.
times when I'm just
Holy,
trying to
it can
navigate
be a
or waiting for the
fucking
round
lot.
or something, it's just boring waiting for the elevator. And sure, you can use the key, but I never use the key in
Who the fuck on Die Rise uses the keys ever? Whoever uses this spot? What the fuck? What kind of Die Rise is this man playing?
these issues though on Die Rise, which I admit is kind of a big one. One of the things I love about Die Rise is the way it controls the player's movement, and this stems from the fact that there's a lot of verticality. Oftentimes you're not able
Fuck
to
that
backtrack.
word. Fuck
In some areas, you
verticality, the
can go
word, bro.
back to where you
Literally
came
is the worst word ever.
decisions that affect where you go from then on, which essentially means that rather than you controlling your movement, the map controls your movement. And I think this is a
Which is
fun
so
way
shit.
to
No,
change up the
it's
dynamics
so
of zombies.
shit.
Oftentimes, maps
Like,
are
why?
built that you
This
go
is
anywhere you
not
want
fun
anytime,
gameplay to look at.
but
You're
not in
just,
Die Rise.
you're in the
You're kind of
weirdest
shuffled
part of
along
Die
through the
Rise,
map as
bro.
you go through.
I don't get it.
And there are a number of paths that once you take it, you can't undo, like jumping down the elevator shafts or sliding down some of the rubble.
Which is
or
shit,
jumping from
dude.
one
Bro, the Paralyzer would be honestly a great wonder weapon. I wish they would have made it backwards compatible on Die Rise.
Once you go through there, you're kind of stuck. You can't turn back. The map forces you to follow its path, and I kind of like it. It makes zombies more circular in a way because you're always following.
No, dude, he missed that
Like
jump.
A lot of this comes from the fact that Treyarch was pretty ambitious and made one of the most vertical maps, if not the most vertical map we've ever seen.
That'd be true.
Another thing I like about this map is that it opens itself up to many different styles of play. there are campers, and there are trainers. And this map has something for everyone.
That is actually, I didn't actually think about that, but yeah, the best camping strat is the fastest speedrun record, but there's also good hoarding strats that are about the same time. So I guess you could say, yeah, that Die Rise is like the one map that has that, but it's not even that good of a feature. Like, it's kind of whatever.
Training, there's a number of places you can go. You can go train by the Speed Cola elevator. You can go train
like this spot's okay, but it'll take you a while still to get to around 100.
You can also, if you want, kind of try to train by the dragon. It's a little more difficult, but it's doable.
Slickifire is a camping weapon though, hands fucking down.
Plenty of great camping spots on this
yes,
map.
sir.
You can camp by the dragon. You can
what
camp
the
on the escalators. You can camp in the
fuck kind of shit.
I like how around in a traditional sense I can just train like crazy. But if I want to maybe test myself or really put myself on edge or just be a little bit more static, I can camp in multiple locations.
This spot's actually not that bad,
like
but the pole to the right of it is definitely better.
You can only do one or the other, but Die Rise lends itself to both play styles. Another thing I really appreciate on this map is that the trample steam shines. There are multiple locations.
It's true. I do like the trample steam on this map better than Bird. Like, who builds a trample steam on Bird?
Maybe you need to make like a last second revive where you have to jump across a building that you wouldn't normally be able to.
I don't know. Yeah, but I hate having to go back and get your trample steam.
Nice trample steam set up around the map, then you can really navigate the map like never before. And
it's true. I think Die Rise is a better co-op map. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna fall.
The thing is that you can also use the trample steam just to get
free perks. Yeah, it's cool.
A nice thing that clever players can take advantage of. Another thing I really appreciate is that this map has one of the best wonder weapons we've ever seen in zombies.
It is true.
It might not be outrageous to say the Slickifire is literally the best wonder weapon we've ever had. I mean, when
it's not the best, but it's very close to being the best. When it was first introduced, the pre-patch Slickifire, y'all. Oh my god. Yeah, it was some real shit. Some real fucking shit.
Crazy some of the strategies that people had came up with, but even now post patch the Slickifire is still really good, and I like how sometimes if you just hit it just right, you can build up a chain reaction that lasts for several hordes of zombies.
That's
like
true.
Traditionally a wonder weapon is good for fire round with a single shot. It rewards clever playstyle, and quite frankly, I think we need more of that at zombies. And it's one of those wonder weapons that gets better as the game goes on, because the faster the zombies spawn, the more likely you are.
It's like a fuck, like literally, Slickifire is like the virus gun. It just like it contaminates everyone.
And then accidentally slide off the map or slide into a dangerous location. So I like this, again, high risk, high reward kind of thing, where you have one of the best wonder weapons we've ever seen, but make sure not to use it too much, or you might find yourself sliding off the edge of a building.
You do be true.
Another thing you can say about a look at this piece of concept art from Die Rise.
The concept art is cool as fuck, but the actual map in execution is garbage. I hope if Die Rise does get remastered, like, it looks like this. This would look cool. Like, I do like the aesthetic of like these Chinese buildings and all that. Like, I love that, you know?
This does not look like one of the coolest zombie maps of all time. And when you load into the map, you see it immediately. You can look up into the skybox and look at the surrounding areas. And it's just cool.
It's cool, but
it just looks freaking
I think
awesome.
It would look way better remastered.
Like, Die Rise isn't the greatest map of all time. Absolute number. But I still think it's a half decent map. I don't think it deserves all
I guess I could
that
agree.
People get. And if anything, at least agree with me that it's one of the more unique zombies maps we've seen. Not just for the verticality, but also just the look of it. Again, this skybox is incredible.
That skybox looks sick. That is not in Die Rise though, is it?
And in some rooms, flips entire buildings upside down. I think this map is a creative high point for Treyarch.
I could actually agree with that. I love the way that parkour is used in Die Rise. I think that is the coolest part, where like to get to the box you have to like strafe jump and shit. I love parkour elements in zombies. I think a map should be made for that.
And some of maybe the issues in this map can be improved upon with the shared inventory, as well as being able to hold multiple.
The AN-94 is also one of the best wall weapons. It is the best wall weapon ever. Next to the SVU, that's also in this map.
I am personally, and lately, I've been campaigning on my Twitter for Die Rise to be Remastered.
We live in a
Die
world where
Rise.
there's Knack 2, but no Die Rise 2. What the fuck,
Also,
Johnny?
I found this really cool Twitter. Has Die Rise been?
I found this really cool Twitter talk. It's you. What?
Maybe you've woken up one day and you've said to yourself, "Hey, I wonder if Treyarch has remastered
That's
Die Rise
hilarious,
yet."
dude.
You
I
can
love
go
that.
check on that Twitter and find out whether or not Die Rise. has
Dude,
been
yeah, I'm gonna be
remastered.
checking every
I
single
also
day.
found Has Die Rise been remastered.com that will also get.
Yo, this fool gotta stop, bro. But dude, I also he's gotta be playing into the CS:GO Lotto shit.
I don't know who made this website and I don't know who made this Twitter. However, whoever did is probably a genius at creating guerrilla marketing campaigns and is also probably really handsome. But again, I have
This man is fully capping right now, bro.
no
This man
idea
is
who made this
fully
Twitter or
capping.
this website. That's gonna wrap this up for this
Okay,
video.
dude,
I hope you guys
Mr.
can
No
see
Idea.
why Die Rise is one of my favorite maps in all
No.
of